How's it going, guys? Freaking Gaming Global Connect, our second podcast that we've had. How y'all freaking doing tonight? Got a good one for you. So we are actually going to be on live with freaking Team Rez. We've actually got the AsianTsunami on with us tonight. So forget the freaking introductions. We're going in. We're doing it live. We've got AsianTsunami right here. Boom. How you doing, brother?
What is happening, everybody?
Yo.
Thank you for having me on the show.
Heck yes, man. I'm so stoked to have you here, dude. I don't know if you guys in chat know Team Resurrection, but it is literally a freaking game team full of just beast players. Like, if you get on any of y'all stream and watch y'all play, it's like, what's the point of me? What's the point of me playing this game? Y'all just destroy it, dude. So,
Oh yeah.
how did y'all come together, and what would you say is Apex the main focus of Team Rez, or is it?
In all honesty, a lot of people see it as we're an Apex team, but in reality, we're not. We are a variety of everything. So Team Rez got started in February of this year. Our founder, Mr. Stereo Dad, which is also another Twitch streamer, approached me and three others. So there's five owners total of Rez.
Yeah.
There's myself, GoTeasy. There's Nat the Creator. There's It's Josh Man. And of course, Steel and myself. So we came together to basically, because we all came from different communities before.
Yeah.
So that's how we all know each other. And we were like, hey, why not start our own thing? You know, we all know who we are. We all know what we're all about. So why not just create a community where we can do, we make the decisions. You know, we're not having to listen to somebody else, So we have variety streamers. We have an Apex team, actually multiple Apex teams.
Hell yeah.
And we have a COD team as well. So member count right now, I think we're looking at, let's see here, I would say 16, close to 25 of us.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yes.
So
I know whenever it first started out, were y'all first just Apex? Is that what it was at first?
To be honest with you, it all started with just variety streamers.
Oh, there you go.
Then we started branching off into more of the esports side.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, variety casters, we have we have a lead in each position. Let's put it that way. So we have Felix Wind. He's our variety lead streamer. And then we have Clinical and Elite. They both run the PC and console side of Apex.
Oh, nice.
And then we have Jabez. He runs our COD team.
That's good that y'all have like a console and a PC version for Apex. Like y'all have representation in both sides.
Exactly.
I mean, like,
a lot of the pro players, they like to play on PC. They made the transition to PC, so that's where a lot of the competition's at, and that's where we want to be. We want to put Team Rez on the map, show exactly what we can do. So
I actually, all right. Well, I guess a good question is, what do you play on? Are you mouse and key, or are you controller?
I am strictly controller. I am a MNK noob. I will strongly admit that. I'm slowly learning, but yeah, I'm strictly on controller.
I know so many people that dog the crap out of me because they're like, dude, controller is just dog crap. I'm like, there's so many good people that are playing controller.
I mean, our guys play on controller.
Yeah.
So
there you go, man. Hell yeah. There's a guy actually, his name is Single-Handed Bandit. I don't know. Do you know him? He's a
I'm sure some of the Apex guys will probably know.
Yeah, dude, he is a Twitch streamer, and he legit one-hand controller does better than I could ever dream to play Apex. It's just like,
wow,
blows my mind, dude. And he's just doing it one-handed. So it's like, he doesn't even have a face cam. He's got his camera on his controller hand. Destroys it, dude. Destroys it.
That's crazy.
Toskamiri said, do y'all have an official Team Rez Twitch?
We do.
Nice.
It's Team Resurrection.
It's just Team Resurrection is the tag. Nice. What all do y'all do on that channel?
So it it hit affiliate, so it is
Mhm.
affiliated channel.
Nice.
But we basically have eventually we'll have a schedule set to where
Mhm.
members of Res will stream on that channel and stream whatever they want.
Oh, that's awesome,
You know,
man.
whether it be Apex, whether it be variety games,
Mhm.
um, it's whatever they choose. You know, but we will have a schedule created for them,
Yeah.
and then that way we'll probably try to do it once or twice a week.
Nice. Hell yes, man. So let's go back really quick. What got you into gaming in the first place? Like your first console, your first PC game? Do you remember back then?
Wow.
I
Let's
know.
see. So being the old person that I am,
Oh, dude.
uh
We were just playing.
it all starts back from literally, if anyone's ever heard of a Commodore 64.
Commodore 64, dude. Nice.
Yeah.
Hell
So we're
yes.
talking about floppy disk,
Mm-hmm.
8-bit video games.
Hell yes. I
So it
remember.
all started from there, and literally I just been gaming since. We're talking probably when I was like 6 or 7 years old, I've been gaming.
Yeah. Do you remember the
So
first game that you like 100% just beat all the way through? Story mode type stuff?
believe it or not, it was actually Friday the 13th for the Commodore 64.
That's the
That was
first
probably
person I've
one
ever
of
heard say that, dude. Hell
yeah,
yes.
that was the probably one of the hardest games I've ever played,
Yeah.
honestly. Yeah, because there's no strategy guides, there's nothing. You literally going into it blind
Yeah.
and you know go from there.
Yeah. Man, I know like for me, I mean obviously like I really got into like Super Mario Brothers. Like I guess my first real gaming thing was like Super Nintendo. That was me, you know? Like I played a little
Okay.
Nintendo and stuff, but
Yep.
I got into Super Nintendo and like Street Fighter 2, I think was that,
Okay.
or Super Street Fighter, maybe it was that. And then
Yeah.
but dude, something like first game that I really like got into, but it was like so hard I couldn't beat it for the longest time.
Hmm.
Link to the Past. And so I went through it and just got to that like I'm trying to think of what the name of the what was the major like the wizard's name, Gil something. I can't remember what the main bad guy's name is. Uh
I don't remember.
it's like Gim something. But the Zelda fans out there like I freaking hate you. but like the main bad guy. So I get to the like there's a castle. I finally get to the castle and I never could beat him. I like got killed all the time. And it took me like I'm not even gonna lie, 15 years. So whenever I'm like 20 years old, I finally get the game back out. I'm like, I'm beating this guy today. So I Googled it, learned how to beat him, beat the guy, and found out I only got halfway through the game.
That's nuts.
It was ridiculous, dude.
Yeah, another hard one was I know a lot of people will know the game is of course
Mm.
Mike Tyson Punch Out for the
Oh
Nintendo.
yes, dude, yes.
I for the life of me I could never get past the what's his name? Bald Bull.
Yeah, that guy. He's a
That
cheese
dude
fighter.
was he's I can't stand him. I still hate him until this day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude, no joke. So what do you specialize in, like as far as in your gaming streaming? Do you do like variety streaming? You do Apex or
Now it's variety streaming.
Mhm.
Before I was strictly Call of Duty or Apex.
Yeah.
But now it's variety where I'll play story mode games. I
Mhm.
will play Apex. I kind of took a break from Call of Duty until the next one comes out.
Yeah.
Um, and then we started playing like a bunch of like community games. That's
Oh yeah.
something we've been also been doing too.
Yeah. There's so many out there, man. Like
Yeah.
I know one that I've recently like I haven't done it on my stream yet, but I've been a part of a few streams, but that Among Us game, so
Oh
freaking
god,
fun,
that's
dude.
hilarious.
It's
I love it.
ridiculous, man. And every time I'm like the worst at that game, dude. I'm horrible at it.
The best I've ever had in that game was it was me. Who was it? I think it was me and Clinical, one of our other Res members. We were playing, and I went through my imposter partner died within the
Mhm.
first round because he literally killed somebody right right off the bat in front of somebody. I'm like, why would you do that? So
Yeah.
here I am, and I go through and I kill. I think it was a total of 5 people. and I
There you
ended up
go.
taking the game. I ended up winning the game because they kept on blaming each other, but they never blamed me at all. They told me I was innocent the whole time.
Yeah,
So, but yeah,
dude.
I love playing that game. The game's funny.
Oh yeah, man. So I see that y'all actually have like a is it a trios thing set up right now with Team Rez?
Our tournament, yes.
Mhm.
So on September 19th, we have a trios kill race tourney that we are hosting.
Yeah.
Um, so it's a $10 buy-in, winner takes all. So
Oh,
as many
nice.
teams sign up, that's a winner. They'll win exactly whatever we get. So
Yeah. Hell yeah. And then I also saw, is it part of a charity? Is that what it is? Or
yeah. So Mr. Studio Dad, he was talking with, I believe it's Uniform. The name here, I apologize for that. It was I'm
you
sure. I think Uniform. Where was it? Where did he put this?
still said it's uniformed gaming?
Yeah, I think that's what it. I know he's in the chat.
Nice.
So
Oh, there you go. Hell yes. So what exactly is that? Do you know more about like the organization or what that charity is?
personally, myself, I do not know a whole lot, but I know what we're doing is basically raising money to support members of the U.S. Armed Forces
Oh, that's
and
awesome,
first
dude.
responders who face trauma, basically caused by the job.
Yeah.
So as a team itself, this is our second charity that we've done as a team.
Mm-hmm.
The first one we did was when, like basically just for the Black Lives Matters movement.
Yeah.
We did a charity for that. I
Mm-hmm.
think back in, I want to say it's back in March
Mm-hmm.
or April.
That's awesome.
We did that. We initially had a goal of $500
Mm-hmm.
to raise the entire 24 hours that we were streaming.
Yeah.
So it was myself, GoTeasy, and Mr. Siri Dad. We all agreed to do a 24-hour stream to raise money.
Yeah.
And
Wait, did all of y'all do your own individual 24-hour streams or collectively?
all three of us did individually
God,
24 hours.
nice.
We all kept each other company for 24 hours.
That is freaking awesome.
Yeah. And we didn't, in our heads, we're like, all right, we're such a new team. We're not gonna get to this $500.
Yeah.
And we raised $3,000.
Dude, get out of here. Are you serious?
Yeah.
That is freaking awesome, man. Like,
And I was just like blown away by
yeah.
that. So the amount of
My
support
God.
that we received from everybody,
Hell yes, man.
congratulating us on what we were doing.
Yeah.
It was insane.
That like I don't know, man. I don't know what it is, but something about whenever you show up for people, like you show up for supporting people or in a charity, people give back, man. Like it just you just have to be there, and then the freaking floodgates open, man. That is amazing, dude. $3,000.
Yeah, it was mind blowing.
And it was just the three of you doing it?
Yeah, for us, it was just the three of us doing it.
That is freaking awesome. Well, what's going to be different for so this is it a tournament? Is that what it is? And it's like the buy-in for it?
For the Apex tournament?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the Apex tournament is, it's something that we want to give out to basically just from our community to everybody else to give them a chance to come together and, have fun, play a game together.
Yeah.
So this is our third tournament that we have done.
Mm-hmm.
We are also part of the Get Wet Sports Apex Invitational.
Yeah.
So we were the very first team
That's
to
freaking awesome.
To do the inaugural tournament for that.
Yeah.
And it was a huge turnout, positive feedback from everybody. So we decided, we'll run a tournament once in a while just to kind of say, hey, let's get everybody together. Let's have some fun. Let's win some money. Showcase your skills. Just run what you run,
Yeah. Man, so how long have y'all been a community for or a stream?
So the team itself is since February.
Y'all are
but
crushing
we've known
it,
each other. Majority of us have known each other way before that,
Mm-hmm.
just because of other communities that we were a part of.
Yeah. It, like whenever I first got into streaming, still was one of the first people that I met as a streamer. Like I legit, I got onto Twitch I think he was the second person I ever clicked on Twitch. He was playing like Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. And I was like, I want to be a Twitch streamer. I'm going to watch some people and get to know some people. And dude, like, still, he might not know this, but legit, like, if not for him, I wouldn't have met any of the people I met. I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing now. Like, he was like the perfect person to first meet. And you were in his chat the first freaking Twitch stream. So, like, I got to meet all these awesome people. And yeah, dude. I don't know. It's freaking awesome. But I mean, for you guys only being around since February and y'all have already done so freaking much, the future for you guys is freaking huge, man. It's nuts.
Yeah, it's only going to go up from here. You know, with the amount of people that we have in the community, the amount of content these guys are pushing out, it's insane.
Yeah.
You know, it's like our variety streamers. You know, we have Felix Win. He's our lead. He's pretty close to being up to hitting partner.
Oh my
so
God,
you know, we're trying hard as we can to get him there.
Yeah. And the whole community is like getting behind him on that.
Yep, 100%.
Awesome.
So, and then we're working with other companies on actual sponsorships, partnerships with them to basically, you know, again, put our name on the map.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Tuscany said, how do you recruit new members and what do you look for in a new member?
So right now we don't go out and we search for people. If people are interested in joining Rez, we have a program that we created called the Rez Grinders program.
Nice.
So depending on if they're wanting to be an Apex player, a COD player, a variety streamer for the team, they go through a program that they'll go into the Discord, they'll meet everybody else, meet other grinders within the program, and go out there, show the support, provide the content, and then eventually, as owners, we make a decision on whether they have made the team or have not made the team or continue to grind out.
Yeah,
so,
that's freaking awesome. Though, are y'all like, are y'all currently accepting people right now?
Oh, 100%. We're always looking, you know, for people if they are interested to message one of the owners, or then we can direct them to one of the leads, depending on what they want to do.
Hell yeah. All right, so and then I think Greasy Gamer just said favorite hat. Go. What's your favorite hat? I don't know. Oh, on your wall. Hat? There you go. Yeah, you've got a
favorite hat. So I'm a hometown fan. I live in Seattle.
Nice.
So I am a 1000% Seahawk fan.
Hell yeah. There you go.
A lot of people don't really see, like, right behind me. Actually, I'll move my chair a little bit. I have when we won the Super Bowl.
Oh my God.
I have that newspaper framed in there.
Yeah.
Basically, you know, taking that 43-8 beat down, you know, on the Broncos. So
hell yeah.
But yeah, most of my hats are hometown teams. If not, my other one would be I'm a huge Chicago fan when it comes to the Bulls.
Wait, I was about to say Bulls. Yeah.
So
hell yeah.
Personally, myself, I am a lot of people within Rez know I am a huge sneakerhead.
Yeah, I was about to say still ass.
Yeah. So better question as his favorite. Yeah. So
there you go.
Huge sneakerhead. I've been collecting for well over 10 years. And it's a fun hobby to do outside of streaming.
Okay. All right. That's a 2-part question then still. So first, what's your favorite shoe? And I've heard crazy claims about shoe prices. So what's the most you've ever spent on a shoe is part 2. This is
personally,
a flex moment.
The most I ever spent on one pair of shoes. It was $2,500.
Oh God! I thought you were gonna stop at 25. Then you threw the 100.
Yeah.
What pair of shoes is this?
The most. So it was a shoe. It was a collaboration with there's a California-based company called Union. And they collaborated with Jordan and they created a Retro 1, which is like the staple of Jordans. And when that shoe first came out, it retails for $190. And once they found out how limited it was, the price at one point for the resale was like $4,000.
Oh my God.
So people out there, they will spend some crazy amount of money. And when I told myself $2,500, I was telling me, it's like, what am I doing spending $2,500 on some shoes
Yeah.
that I will never wear?
Yeah.
On top of that,
Yeah.
So
That's rough, man.
So yeah, so that's probably the most expensive shoe I've ever bought.
Hell yeah.
And when it comes to my favorites, it's very hard to choose which one's my favorite. I'm a huge Retro 1, a Retro 4, and a Retro 11 fan. Those are like my go-tos.
Yeah.
But if I had to choose, it would be the Retro 4s, the
Retro
Breads.
4s?
Yeah, I actually have one. I can actually show it to you guys too.
Yes, yeah, hell yeah.
All right, let me grab it real quick.
All right, and guys, I actually owned one of the first pairs of Jordans whenever I was a kid. I didn't know what I had. It was just a kid over there, probably like skateboarded in them, so I scuffed them all over the place, and yeah, it wasn't good.
All right, so for chat, it's right there.
Oh my god, yeah, dude. Yeah. That is sick.
And as you can see, it hasn't even been worn yet. They're still laced to the factory.
Dude, I would just slip my foot in there with some like new socks and just feel it on my foot.
Yeah. When those released, I had the original ones. And I think that was 90. What was it? 94? 96? I can't remember what year those. And I owned those, and I just beat the hell out of them because that's what you're supposed to do when you have shoes like that, So,
I actually told Chad, I think I skateboarded in some of the very first Air Jordans. Like my mom bought me a pair. She was like, "Look at these shoes." Massive Bulls fan back in the day. Massive fan of freaking like I was born like raised on Looney Tunes type stuff, And so like Michael Jordan was like he was just freaking. And yeah, she bought me some shoes. I'm pretty sure I skateboarded in them.
Yeah, what is crazy is like my collection that I have, I would say like 92% of it is unworn.
Yeah. Dang. There you go though, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like collectible though, So I mean, I guess it like depreciates the value,
Yeah, and the thing is like I buy and sell.
Yeah.
So, if I'm buying low and the value of it goes up, it's where the money comes in, and it just allows me to go out and purchase other ones too.
Yeah. So this is actually a little bit back in the chat, but Greasy Gamer said, serious question. What is a 5-year plan for Team Rez? Where do you guys see this going? I mean, 5 years or not, what is y'all's long-term goal for Team Rez? Like, what are y'all wanting to accomplish?
Having partnered streamers, putting the team itself on the map in the Apex community, the COD community, and just overall making sure everybody within the team succeeds.
Yeah.
We consider ourselves a family, and we're always there for each other, whether it's outside of streaming, inside of streaming, anything with that, we are there for each other.
Yeah.
And just to basically, if someone says Team Rez, that person next to them be like, I know exactly who they are. I know what they're about. There's no questions asked.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that y'all have so much that y'all have got going on already, like the tournaments that y'all are hosting, you're such an active community. And even though, like you said, like you're at around 25 members, is that how many you've got right now?
Yep.
And I mean, like some people would look at that and be like, that's a smaller size community. But honestly, you guys are freaking hitting hard. Like, might be a smaller community right now, but what y'all are doing is making waves, and that's why I thought it was freaking interesting about it.
Yeah, because like we have our own graphic designer, Mr. Bevs.
Nice.
Does super amazing work, by the way. And if you guys ever want to check out his work, I know he's done work for myself. He's done work for GoTeasy. I know he's done some work for Steel as well. He's done some work for Nav. I mean, it's so many people within the team that he's done it for, and it's just truly mind-blowing the amount of the crazy work he creates.
Yeah.
And then we have our video editor too, Icewire. So the team itself, we do have a YouTube channel. We do post montages, highlight streams, funny clips, things like that. We post them all to make sure that
Yeah.
we give our members exposure,
Mm-hmm.
see what type of content they're putting out,
Yeah.
because again, it's all about them.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah. There's so many communities out there, and I know that, like, I know you know this, I know Still knows this, coming from the
mhm,
same, like, I started out in one of the same communities. You might have even been in it. But
mhm.
a
I
lot
know
of
exactly what you're
community,
talking about.
yeah, a lot of communities out there are like based on, it's almost like a pyramid scheme. It's like, hey, I own this, I'm gonna recruit people, you guys are gonna
Mhm,
recruit people, but everybody's just gonna feed into me pretty much. And it seems like y'all are going pretty much the exact opposite route. Like, y'all are putting a ton into your members, you're putting a lot into like just developing the guys. And like you said, the who is the person that is about to go partner, or that you're
his name is Felix Wind.
Felix Wynn. There you go.
Mhm,
But I mean, the fact that y'all are like, as a community, just getting really behind him, and nobody's like getting an ego about it and be like, oh, this guy's getting like X amount of views. Why am I not?
mhm.
Or something like that. Y'all are like pushing it. That's freaking awesome, dude. That's
Yeah, it's
very
like
cool.
everybody, they truly deserve it.
Yeah.
It's not the whole "Hey, you give me support, I deserve it back" type deal.
Yeah.
It's you're pushing out your content to
Hmm.
basically say, "Hey, this is what I do. This is what I'm all about. You enjoy my content, you come hang out with me."
Yeah.
You know.
And like, yeah, I not to do like a huge plug, but like honestly, like Greasy Gamer, one of the a website, he actually a sponsor for this podcast as well too. But it's
Mhm.
like legit one of the most supportive people out there, and it's like a mutually beneficial type thing. But my god, dude, like the amount of support, anytime I ever tweet anything or go live, it's just like so it's like it's good to have a team like that behind you, you know.
100%.
Yeah. So Mr. Still Your Dad said that you guys don't just let anybody in, y'all do some pretty in-depth background checks.
Yes, yes, we do.
Nice. He is in
You
the
know,
military. I don't know what files he's got access to.
no, I mean, when it comes to it, we don't want to make that decision where if you allow someone into the team,
Hmm.
you don't know what their history is about.
Yeah.
It's like they can come off as one person and say, "I'm the nicest person in the world,"
Oh yeah.
"I'm nice to you" and all that stuff. And then once you make the team, it's like a complete 180. It's like, dude, I'm a
Hmm.
total ass.
Yeah.
And we don't believe in that. It's like we want everyone to mesh well together.
Hmm.
We don't need bad apples within the team because it just brings the whole team morale down.
Yeah. The
So,
I mean, like, all right. So answer this question for me. Like,
mhm.
how do y'all weed that out? Like, I'm a recruiter for a gaming community, and that's always been something that like it takes time to figure that out. So, like with the Team Rez grind, is that kind of y'all are keeping your eye on them? You're like, we know
Yeah.
this is gonna be the
So when it comes to being in the grinder programs, like, yeah, you are in the team Discord, but you are not given access to everything.
yeah,
So the team, the members within the team have access, of course, to everything. So then they're interacting with everybody. They're given the abilities to check each other's streams out, kind of see how they interact with the team itself.
yeah,
And if they're not like in there for say like a week, 2 weeks, or whatever, they're in there for a longer period of time.
yeah,
It's like we want to see how they last
hmm,
over typically it's almost like a month
yeah,
of saying, hey, this person's been doing this person hasn't been doing this.
hmm,
We'll go ahead and graduate this person into the out of the program into the team, but we'll
yeah,
still give this other person a longer time frame,
hmm,
to basically come in, still kind of turn things around. Because again, the one thing we firmly believe is everyone has a personal life. It
yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
evolve around streaming. So we
hmm,
understand there's work, there's family, there's a wife, a husband, things like that.
yeah,
And if people need to take time away from it,
hmm,
we are all more than welcome to it, because I've seen teams out there that they'll say, hey, this guy hasn't been here for over a month. They're off the team.
yeah,
It doesn't help that way.
yeah,
It just brings their own personal morale down, and then it brings a negative aspect to the team.
yeah.
And that's something that we don't want to do,
I think like
because Go ahead.
Yeah, I totally agree with that, man. I feel like there's a lot of the times, I mean, like for instance, both of us, right before getting here, I sent you a message. I was like, dude, I just got home. Like, I've been out all day. You've been out all day. Like,
Yeah.
just life happens. And I mean, I don't know. Unless you're like blessed, or I don't know what the word would be. Like, you can, like, you don't have anything else to do other than streaming, in which case it's freaking awesome. But like, it happens, man. And then too, even if you don't, like, I know some people that have been in the community with me that have like been really, really active, and then it's just air silence for a while, and they're going through
Yep.
stuff, man. And then, like, you know, reach out to them, like messaging them, be like, you doing all right? And it's just kind of like they just got to have their own time, you know. But I think that's
Yeah.
awesome though, that you guys aren't like, what, you haven't been active for 2 weeks, you're out.
Yeah. Exactly. It does.
Yeah,
It makes no like zero sense doing it that way.
yeah. Yeah, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Well, I think it goes back to, there's a lot of those communities out there that are really not looking for like a family, or looking for people to really help out other people. They're looking for how to get further themselves, you know?
Yeah, they're just looking mainly out for themselves.
Yeah.
They was like, hey, I have this community, so
Yeah.
you come support me, and I'll tell you I'll support you, but I really won't.
Yes, exactly.
And I'll have like 300 members,
Mhm.
but in reality, does that 300 members are actually helping each other out, or are they just helping you?
Yeah, exactly.
So,
100%. I've seen that so much, and there's a lot of communities. I feel like hopefully now it's happened enough where people are able to see transparency. You know, I feel
yeah.
like I don't like, one of my biggest things is like, fake it till you make it only works for so long. If you're faking
Hmm.
it, people can, like, I don't know if they can smell the bullshit on you or like what it is, but like, people are drawn to sincere and like genuine, you know?
Hmm.
And I feel like that, like, hopefully we're getting out of those parts right now. I don't know. I think it was newer, you know, like the gaming communities hopefully were like newer, and people were just like gullible to it or something. I don't know.
Yeah, because like I've been streaming for just over a year,
Mhm.
and like from where I started to where I am now, it's completely different.
Yeah.
It's like the people that I've met, it after getting to know them for some time,
Mhm.
it truly shows their true colors and what they're all about.
Yeah.
And then you can totally understand who are the real ones, who has been your day ones, and they'll always be there with you.
Mhm.
And then of course you have the other ones like, I just need you to help me. Then once I get what I want,
I'm out.
you're nothing to me anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's weird. I know, like, I bet you like still can probably relate to this as well too, but like being a
Hmm.
recruiter, I've seen that. I've seen people who will like, they'll just be like, "Oh, I want to get in this gaming community. I'm going to be in a stream a lot. I'm going to do this, I'm going to
Yep.
do that." And then as
Yep.
soon as they're in there, they're just like, "Poof." And then it's like, "All right, cool. Wish you on your way,
Exactly.
man. Like, good luck." And then
Yeah.
like, so I don't know, man. It's almost like a blessing and a curse being in like the positions that we're in, and like bringing
Hmm.
people into a community. It's like, I'll be in their streams as much as I possibly can because I want to support people, you know, and then it
Yeah.
just, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird, man.
Yeah. It's like we all have a platform,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not, it may not be a big platform, but at the same time it gives us the ability to express our voice
Yeah.
and to basically meet new people,
Mm-hmm.
to help them understand that you're not alone in this.
Yeah.
And again, we're all like, everybody within the community,
Mm-hmm.
people that I know even outside of Res, we're all about supporting small streamers,
Yeah.
and if you're not focusing on helping them,
Mm-hmm.
then in the sense that they won't know who you are either.
Yeah. 100%.
You know,
I think that's awesome, though, man. I mean, like, well, all right, really quick. Going
hmm
back, how did you get started in streaming? Like, what made you want to start streaming?
I think it just gave it. I wanted to start streaming just to kind of break myself out of my own comfort zone. Because for people that don't know me,
Yeah.
being sitting here in front of this camera right now, I'm nervous as hell.
Me
But
too,
yet I
dude.
but yet I do this almost every day, playing video games for somebody, for
Yeah.
someone to watch the content that I provide. But it
Yeah.
just gives me the ability to expand I guess, my horizons.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a buddy of mine that I've known for, I would probably say, 10 plus years. We've always been gaming together, where I used to compete in Call of Duty
Mm-hmm.
in my 20s,
Dude,
basically.
hell yeah, there you go.
And we were always on Twitch. I would always watch the big name streamers and
Mm-hmm.
all that stuff. And I was like, why not give this a try? So
Yeah,
went out, bought myself a setup, tried it out.
nice.
I think I went the first 2 months of my streams without a face cam because I was so nervous to let
Yeah,
people see what I look like.
yeah,
And it's like now it's normal. I could sit in front of the camera, still nervous, but I can still sit in front of the camera and do
yeah.
it. So,
It's funny whenever I tell people that I still get nervous doing this. Like,
mhm.
so before I started streaming, I'm a musician. Like, I play a lot of live shows. I've done a lot of live shows. I've done played in front of a lot of people. And before every single show, I had a
Mhm.
panic attack and threw up. And like,
That's normal.
Yeah, dude, I've had panic attacks in the middle of doing a podcast live, and I'm like, I
Mhm.
can't puke. I'm just gonna have to hold it in. Like, I don't know, dude. I'm just like, it's very odd, but like, I think it's genuine though, man. And I like the fact that like you do it regardless. Like, you're like, I like this, and I don't know. I just think it's
Yeah,
cool.
it came to a point where I just told myself, it's like, who
Yeah.
cares what people think? If
Mm-hmm.
they think negative about you, that's their own personal opinion about it. There's nothing you're gonna do to fix that. That's just what they think of you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you don't have to change and be a completely different person
Mm-hmm.
to say, hey, I'm this person, but in reality, this is who I really am. But you won't ever see that.
Yeah.
Like the whole fake it till you make it type deal.
Yeah.
It's like if you're just the person you are, people will see that and they'll truly enjoy being around you even more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I totally agree, dude. And honestly, I feel like just telling people that, like, I don't know. I think whenever I first did a podcast on Twitch, I was like,
Hmm.
it took me 2 weeks to actually execute. I had planned doing it for a while, but
Hmm.
it took me so long to freaking just be like, let's just do it. I hadn't done it just chatting, hadn't done any of that stuff. And I was like freaking out about it. I was like, oh God, this is going to be horrible. And so
Hmm.
the first podcast that I did, I called it Doubt, and I just talked about my own self-doubts and like just my story with doubt, I guess. It was therapeutic, man. I don't know what it was,
Yeah.
but just like, yeah, it was pretty awesome. But I don't know. I think I think it's just awesome that like you just get out there, you do it regardless, and like it's something that you love doing,
Hmm.
Hell yeah. And all right, I got a question for you. So you said you pretty much just started out just doing like Call of Duty and
Hmm.
Apex,
Yep.
and you've moved to variety streaming, so like single player story modes and stuff.
Yeah.
Uh, Question though. So I have a friend, Greasy.
Hmm.
He was like, "Man,
Hmm.
I'm gonna have to start doing these. I'm gonna have to stop just doing like shooting games because I rage
Hmm.
so much." I was like, "Dude,
Hmm.
play Dark Souls and then tell me
Hmm.
you rage too much in a shooting game." And like some of these single player story games are just as rage worthy as like these shooter games. What are your thoughts on that?
Oh no, that's 100% facts. There is no lie when it comes to it because there's two different things I look at it.
Yeah.
So my wife, she enjoys playing story mode games as well, but she firmly believes in uh, strategy guides. So when she buys a game, she's like, I need to have the books. I need them to tell me where to go, what to do, where's everything.
Yeah.
Then I'm like telling her, it's like there's no fun out of it though,
Yeah.
because when you're playing a single player game and you're trying to learn stuff, but at the same time
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna react differently
Yeah.
if you don't know what's going on. So it's like you're trying to beat this boss and you die, 20 times. But the things you just have to understand
Mm-hmm.
how to beat that boss because
Yeah.
there's a certain way you have to approach it. You just can't approach it head on, or
Yeah.
sometimes you can't. But
Mm-hmm.
but no, I firmly believe if you play a story mode game, you will still rage too.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
ridiculous, man. All right, so I gotta address this. So we got a lot of stuff going on in the chat, but I've 100%. I don't know if you're able to read along with what they're saying,
Uh,
but Grizz Trashy Mom, Lily, I completely agree. And honestly, like some of the greatest examples of people that are not like y'all are talking about, like Mr. Still Your Dad, freaking AsianTsunami, like these two people are freaking the most genuine, supportive people. And that's freaking, I think, awesome. And what a coincidence that I stumbled on you guys, literally the second person I ever watched stream. Like, and then also, Isaghost is asking, he said, but what sneakers does he have on now, though? Hashtag foot cam.
No shoes. I don't wear shoes in the house. It's just kind of a
Straight foot. Straight
it's just
up
kind
foot.
of a traditional thing when it comes to being Asian, is like you don't wear
No
shoes
shoes.
in the house.
There you go.
So but just for Ghost, I know he was looking at it. He gets to see it right there. There's for you, Ghost. There's some shoes
Boom.
that everybody wants to see what my favorite ones were.
Damn.
So
Do you still have the $2,500 shoes?
I sold them.
Oh, there you go.
So
nice. There you
yeah.
go.
So I'm in some searches, some other ones out there. The one that I really, really want, it runs for about, I think right now the going price right now is about 12,000.
Jesus, Harold.
Yeah.
Which one is that?
Yeah. So they are some. So a lot of you guys know who Kanye West is.
Mm-hmm.
So before Kanye West started his Yeezys, he was with Nike.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know that.
The most infamous shoe is the Red Octobers, is what it's called.
What?
Yeah, and they go for about. So I can see the comments in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Red Octobers are probably the most sought out shoe ever.
Damn.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much like your white whale right there?
Pretty much.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, if I get a pair of those, I wouldn't even know what I would say.
Look, I think that Global Gaming Connect needs to do a charity stream to get you those shoes, dude. That's what I think we need to do.
Yes, raise me $12,000 so I can go buy those shoes that I would never wear,
Toski,
but I would show it on stream every day.
Yeah. So. I'm just saying that Toski Miri, we need to do it. Okay, $12,000 GoFundMe needs to set it up. Nice, but hell yes, man. And so do y'all know for gaming night? Do y'all know what game y'all are going to be playing?
I was actually basically still working with the team on that. I'm thinking we're going to do probably some Among Us, probably some Fall Guys, and just kind of rotate out.
Yeah.
Just because I know we have a variety of console players that have it, and then we have some PC players that have Fall Guys. So we're just, it's not cross-plat yet, but I heard that it's coming up.
Yeah.
I'm
stoked about that actually, because I gotta get schooled. I gotta get schooled on some Fall Guys, because right now on console I'm just wrecking fools.
I feel like Tim the Tat Man before he got his first win, because I have yet to get a win on that game.
Dude, it's there it is. I don't know what it is. I think it's just I grew up watching MXC Unleashed and Wipeout and stuff like that. And so my brain's just like, go for this, go for that. I don't know. Still said there's a lot of hackers on PC. I didn't know that. I didn't know there's a ton of hackers.
If you ever, you should YouTube some of them, and it's crazy. Like you'll literally see the guy from the start line and run like he's Usain Bolt in front of everybody, and he doesn't have to jump. He'll just run through everything to the finish line. It's ridiculous.
Jesus, there you go. Their code must not have been strong enough, man. I don't even know how you would hack that game.
Who knows?
Yeah, but so probably like Among Us, maybe some Fall Guys, and then I know obviously I'll have some Apex players. I'm not positive, but I think Toskamiri did. I think he's got Apex, so I don't know if that's an option, but
we can throw that in too, because we have console and PC players.
Yeah.
I know Call of Duty is cross-plat, so that might be an option too.
Yeah. So I know me and Toskamiri have talked about this. I think eventually we might have to call you guys out on Apex. We're both noobs and we're horrible at it. So. But our trash talking game is next level. I'm pretty sure Toskamiri can attest to this. We trash talk up there with the best of them, but we play like trash. Or I play like trash.
So we won't, if that when that day comes, we won't put our A squad against you guys yet.
There you go.
We'll give you guys our Bravo team first.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, all right. He said he's learned how to read.
Yeah, because our A team squad, they'll probably make you want to quit Apex completely.
Oh yeah, 100%. I've watched some of it. Who would you say some of your A squad? Who are those guys?
So our A squad, it's a tough choice because we have a lot of them,
Mhm.
But again, with it being trios on the PC side, there's Clinical. He's our captain.
Mhm.
We have Mike Lav and we have Munsgod. That's our PC team right there. So
Yeah.
they've competed in like ALGS and all those things
hell yeah.
before.
There you go. Nice.
And then console team, you have Ganges, you have Elite, and you have Jokers.
Nice.
That's basically, I would consider, our best console team that we have right now.
Yeah. And are they
Chemistry that all three of those guys have amongst each other on both sides, it's mind blowing.
Yeah. Are they pretty much strictly Apex? Or are they like Call of Duty?
But I mean, when they're playing, Apex is on their mind probably say 99% of the time.
Yeah, there you go.
But I know those guys, they need a break from it, so they'll play other games too. But it's usually off stream that they'll play those games. But mainly, if you're watching their streams, it's Apex.
I don't know if a lot of people really understand, but dude, games like that are something like sports. I mean, you can't just like be like, all right, I'm gonna play basketball and then just be amazing at basketball. Like you're gonna. It
takes time.
Yeah, it really does. And I mean, putting in those hours, man. My God, like legit. It shows.
Yeah, because I made the transition to PS4 in season 5.
Yeah.
So I was strictly an Xbox player before that.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So now making the transition to PS4, it's changing, but it feels a lot more comfortable, and it's not as, I would say, you're not in bot lobbies is how we would refer it. So you're playing actual competitive good people.
Yeah. And that's like, I swear, dude, with Fortnite, for instance, I mean, like, you get on, my wife games Fortnite religiously, dude, but she plays on the Switch. And so, like, everybody's like, that's not, like, there's nobody there, really, But
I can't play Fortnite for the life of me.
Yeah.
I can't build or nothing. I would just shoot you, but I won't build around me. I'll just shoot you. If I die, I die.
Me too, man. So. I can't build her at all. And my daughter, dude, she's like a level 200 and something right now. I have no clue how she's like so far ahead of everybody, but she's ridiculous, dude. And I can't build. She doesn't build at all either. But she just slays. I don't even get it.
Like I've gone into like those private lobbies to like learn how to build. And I still can't build.
It's probably just the practice, dude. Just freaking still said he's Fortnite banned. So is Fortnite allowed in Rez, Team Rez, or no? You guys?
I mean, if someone wants to play it, they're more than welcome to play it. We don't ban the game. We just don't have anybody within the team that does it.
There you go.
But I mean, in all honesty, if we had to make a choice, I probably would ban Fortnite. So
yes, you heard it here first, folks. Yeah, dude. I don't know. I think it's all right. So let's talk about this for a second with streaming in general. Like, used to it was a thing where like people like Ninja and stuff. He came around a long time ago, and he kind of like grew with Twitch, pretty much playing exclusively. Like he's pretty much known for Fortnite. Do you feel like that's something that can still be obtained now? Like his level of status with a single game?
For me, I would say it's like 50-50. And the only reason why I say it's 50-50 because when you're playing a well-known game like Fortnite, a well-known game like Apex or Call of Duty, you're going to always have those big name streamers out there.
Yeah.
So it's going to be more saturated. So, but in my firm believing, if you do provide the content and all it takes is one person to notice who you are, like a big name person, and they give you, it's like, hey, look at this person, look at this play that they just made. It opens the door for a lot.
Yeah.
That's what I firmly believe in. It just takes one person to change your life.
100%, dude. Yes, I definitely agree with that. And like, what advice would you give to people that were like looking to not only join maybe Team Rez, but also just looking to like grow their channel, grow their stream? Do you have any advice for those people?
the main thing is don't quit.
Yeah.
Because people they feel discouraged and they're like, maybe this isn't for me. But at the same
Yeah.
time, is if you give up, do you really honestly know what it could have been or what it should have
Yeah.
been?
Mm-hmm.
And just keep pushing, provide the content out there,
Yeah.
and just like how we tell everybody else, you can have one viewer in your channel, you could have 75 viewers in your channel. That one viewer is going to be treated as if there were 75 in there.
Yeah.
You
100%. Yeah.
People come to your channel to focus on what you are providing them as content and to
Mm-hmm.
interact with you.
Yeah.
If they're, if they can have millions of other people to go out there and watch, but they chose to take that time out of their day
Mm-hmm.
to come and see you, say hi to you, whatever,
Yeah.
and it's just keep pushing. It's just like another way you can look at it is like, it's like a job too.
Mm-hmm.
You're at work, you want people to know who you are at work. So what do? You work,
Mm-hmm.
you work your butt off to show who you are,
Yeah.
what you can do to receive that promotion, to receive that raise. It's the
Yeah.
exact same way. It's just taking the time. It's you have to look at it as an investment.
Exactly. And I mean, in saying that too, like a lot of people, some people will go into it. Well, I guess before I say this, like I saw a picture the other day that really like resonated with me. Um,
Hmm.
but a lady, she's a Twitch partner. She's just I can't remember exactly what it is that she just broke, but she just broke like a new record for herself, like a goal that she had. And but she just posted a picture and it was a guy like chiseling away and he's like digging under a tunnel and like right on the other side of the tunnel was like a thing of diamonds. And
Wow.
pretty much just like it was saying like don't give up because he's like right there and he was turned away or whatever, like not chiseling at the thing anymore. He's like, I'm done, nothing's in here, but there's like right
Yeah.
on the other side. Also Tuscamiri wants to know, actually, I've been looking at your shirt, dude. I'm nerding out over your shirt right now. Team Rez
Oh,
merch. Is there Team Rez
yeah.
merch?
There is Team Rez merch. I am rocking our Team Rez t-shirt. Currently, right now, we are with Sector 6, which I know
Nice.
some of you guys may know who they are.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we do have Team Rez merch. We have
Mm-hmm.
a hoodie, I believe, a t-shirt. We have esports jerseys, and we have the team flag.
Hell yeah.
Um, so yeah, and I
Nice.
think
He also was asking about JNS. Do y'all use JNS as well too? Or I know that Still uses them a lot. I don't know.
yes,
As a
I
team member?
myself am also part of JNS too.
Nice.
We have a couple other members within Rez, but yeah, personally, we have merch ourselves through
Yeah.
JNS.
Mm-hmm.
T-shirts, hoodies, hats, backpacks. I think cell phone cases is like another thing that they do too.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're all part of them too. They reached out to us. I know they're a fairly new company out there,
Mm-hmm.
but compared to I was selling merch before through Stream Elements when they started offering that. And I have a few of those shirts, and then I got the shirts from JNS. And just comparing the quality itself, JNS is by far top-notch quality when it comes to it.
Yeah.
Because we had issues where you get those quick prints, you'll go out there and
Mm-hmm.
you'll do like after one wash,
Oh yeah. And it
the
looks
print
just
will start to like break
like
apart
cracking
and
and
stuff
stuff.
like that. Hmm.
Yeah.
Whereas like the JNS one is like I've already washed it twice and I haven't had any issues.
Yeah. So Still actually just posted the Team Resurrection link for their merch, and that I
Yep.
believe is that where you can get your shirt that you've got.
Yes. Yeah. So you guys definitely
Nice.
get that there.
And then
Um,
Tuscamiri just posted the JNS clothing to your shop as well
yes.
too. And
Yep.
dude, I got to get both these shirts. You guys, y'all took it. Y'all took all my damn money now. Thank y'all. But do you know much about JNS clothing? I mean, I know they're a kind of newer company, but does Team Rez, pretty much most of you guys, do y'all use their stuff?
A lot. I would say there's probably like 6 of us, I believe, that
Mm-hmm.
use JNS right now. We are currently working with them on getting a design for esports jerseys because they reached
Mm-hmm.
out to us and see if we wanted to be the first esports
Oh,
team
dude, that's freaking
to
lit.
represent JNS. So
Yeah.
we're working with them on seeing exactly what designs they came up with.
Mm-hmm.
We actually just spoke with them yesterday, so that's in the making right
Nice.
now.
do they send y'all out any like samples of like the actual like blanks or whatever that they print on, or do they do that?
I mean, we've seen pictures of them and stuff, but
Yeah.
I mean, myself again, I've ordered my own merch to see how it would look because I want to see what my community or whoever else is buying my
Hmm.
merch. I want to see what they're receiving and what type of service they
Yeah.
get. So, like
100%.
these guys, they've kept me up to date with everything.
Hmm.
Their customer service is phenomenal, and at the same
Yeah.
time, it's like not only do they promote your merch, but they also promote yourself as a streamer.
I think that's awesome, dude.
You
Yeah.
know, so there's a lot of companies out there that yeah, you're partnered up with them, but what else do you get from them?
Yeah.
These guys, they go above and beyond that.
I think that's something that like I haven't ever heard another merch company do. I mean, like I know a couple of local companies that will do something similar, but not to that scale. I mean,
Hmm.
and then you've got all these people out there, and in fact, Stream Elements, I know they personally are right now in the chat right now watching. So I'm just
Hmm.
gonna throw this out there. Like, there's so many people that are just using Stream Element shirts, and like I like some of their shirts, but I've got Still's shirt,
Hmm.
and did like a little TikTok video for it and stuff. But
Hmm.
I the quality of that shirt, and dude, I'm gonna get one of your shirts. Your freaking designs are insanely good looking, by the way, dude. I freaking love your
Thank you,
shirts, dude. But Still's one of those shirts that I actually wear out. Like I wear it to the gym, or I'll just wear it if I'm going wherever, and like it's a comfortable shirt, and you can't
Mhm.
say that for a lot of the stuff in Stream Elements. Like their quality of their shirts just isn't as good. And so
Oh
I
yeah,
think it's
no, yeah, I have merch from other streamers.
mhm.
I'm a very user porter when it comes to getting people's merch. So I
Yeah,
have
me too. I love it,
multiple
dude.
different people's shirts, and I'd rather would wear those
Hmm.
and then wear like a Jordan shirt or something like that,
Yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
it shows a little bit more
Hmm.
personalized, basically support to somebody
Hmm.
rather than supporting a billionaire. So
Yeah. It's so funny, dude. Like I mean, before COVID, honestly, like so like
Mhm.
let's just go back to last year. I probably would be wearing a band shirt. Like band shirts for days. It's like I go to a concert, buy the shirt. And
Yep,
like stream shirts have become my band shirts now, dude. Like I,
exactly.
I don't know. It's awesome though. I freaking love it, dude. I actually a guy that even still turned me on to this dude, but Plurp Art. He's designing right now like my first merch shirt, and
Hmm.
it's like it's been something that I'm like I don't want to just drop like one of my emotes on a shirt and call it like my merch.
Yeah.
I want something totally different. So it's hopefully it's gonna
He,
finish.
funny that you mentioned him.
Mhm.
He actually just redesigned all my emotes for me. I
Yes,
literally just got
dude.
him done less than a week ago from him.
Hell yeah, Plurp is
Yeah,
freaking fire, dude. He's
it's mind
legit.
blowing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I don't know. Whenever I first got it, like so many people out there like will just gouge you on prices, and so whenever I saw his price, I was like, oh, dude, that's really good. I bet it's not that great though. And then like he sent it to me, I was like, Jesus Christ.
yeah. Because
So
what was it?
mhm.
I think it was like a Thursday or a Friday that we talked,
Yeah,
and it was 9:30 at night my time. He's like, what kind of ideas do you have for your for your emotes?
yeah,
So kind of was going through, and I was like, what do I really want? And then a lot of people started suggesting to
yeah,
do like facial expressions.
hmm,
So I went out and started thinking of what do I want this guy to look like? What do
yeah,
I want my emote to look like? So I'll actually if I can, I'll post it in chat.
yeah, for
Um,
sure, 100%.
I told him, I was like, well, this is my logo, and I was like, run
Trashy,
with
he
this, and
did yours as well too.
yeah. So there's mine right
God,
there, and
y'all freaking crushed it, dude. You and
yeah,
Still, I see
I
Stills
just
up there too.
yeah, and I just told him, I was like, okay, this is my logo. I want this guy to look, a guy in a rice hat, Asian guy,
Yeah,
and
I fucking love it, dude.
this is the expressions that I want. And
Yeah.
literally, not even 2 hours,
Mhm.
he had the sketches already done.
Yeah, that's what dude,
Yeah.
that's another thing I forgot about. He freaking blows them out, man. Like it was so
Hmm.
quick. I went out to eat and he sent me a text. He was like, "Hey, are we good to start working on it?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Send me a picture." Sent him a picture, and then
Hmm.
before we even got seated, he had already sent the freaking mock up back to me. I was like, "Jesus Christ." He's good,
Yeah.
dude. And uh I didn't know that he did trashy moms. He did stills. I knew he did stills. And then, dude,
Yeah, I knew he did Steels. And that's because I asked Steels like, who's the person that did yours?
yeah,
And he referred me to
yeah,
him. So
freaking Plurp needs to be paying still some commissions. But all right, really quick too. Another question for Team Rez. How's
Mhm.
Team Rez gonna handle the Apex teams when cross-platform comes along?
um, I mean, in all honesty, I think we're gonna keep it the way it is.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you know, if some other members within the team wants to basically mix together PC and console together, then we're definitely open to the idea because everything that we do within Res is not just one person make the decision.
Yeah.
All five owners have to equally agree
Mm-hmm.
that we're going to make this change for the team.
Yeah.
That way, it makes it fair for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And if one person says no, but four person says yes, then of course it won't go through. We just have to understand and talk it out to understand why this person is saying no. What are their reasonings to it? And then again, we all make another decision when it comes to it. Because again, we
Yeah.
believe everyone should have an equal share
Mm-hmm.
of their input and also their investment into the team as well too.
Yeah.
So
I know this isn't always the case with whenever you've got, like, you've heard the saying, too many chefs in the kitchen, and for five people to all be on the same page, like, I'd imagine y'all have a pretty good team put together if y'all are actually able to get things done with that many people having to 100% agree on it. Like, that just shows how well your team is organized and put together.
yeah. Mhm.
That's freaking
Because
awesome.
again, we want to make sure that the people that we're putting to represent Team Res, they're doing it the right way and not the wrong way.
Yeah.
So
Tuscamiri just asked, how large is the group? But could you break it out in, like, owners and members?
yeah, so there are five owners. So
Mm-hmm.
there's myself, our founder, Mr. Dad.
Mm-hmm.
Then our other co-owners are GoTeasy,
Mm-hmm.
Nav the creator, and it's Josh Man.
Mm-hmm.
So there's four co-owners and then one founder.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have three leads. Essentially, we have our Apex captain, which is Clinical.
Mm-hmm.
We have our COD captain, which is JBS. And
Yeah.
then we have our variety caster lead, which is Felix.
Yeah.
So within the COD team, there are five guys on the COD team.
Mm-hmm.
And then with the Apex team, we currently have 3, 6. Currently, right now, we have 8
Yeah.
on the team.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then with the variety caster side, there's Felix, Jasek, uh, there's Father Squidlet,
Father
there's
Squidlet. I freaking love that name.
oh yeah, but yeah, there's probably I'd say like 6 or 7
Yeah.
uh, on the variety streamer side, and then we have I think right now currently for the grinder team we have probably 5 or 6 of them on the
Mm-hmm.
grinder team right now.
Yeah.
So
And do they kind of, like, disperse out into those separate teams after they get out of Grinder?
correct. Yep. Yeah. So essentially, once they join the grinder program, they'll just basically tell us like, hey, this is what I'm looking to do.
Mm-hmm.
And again, once that time comes in, that's when we have the leads take over and say, what are your thoughts on this person?
Yeah.
Do you think it's something that's going to mesh well with the team?
Yeah.
So,
I like that. I like that a lot, man. Well, so all right, tomorrow night we're doing the community night with y'all. And Toskamiri, can you post what time that's going to be as well? I know there's a flyer that's going around for it as well too. But I'd love that to be a time for not only it to show off your team, but like also what the individual groups within your team are capable of. I think that would be a really cool way to be able to do it. I know we've got COD. We both have Call of Duty we could play. We could swap over to Apex. And then for variety streamers, it's kind of like anything's like, you know what I mean? So,
yeah.
but I think that would be freaking awesome though.
Oh yeah, 100%. I totally agree.
So the Lightning Links just said, not including Apex or Call of Duty, are there any other teams that y'all are pondering about creating? Besides Fortnite, of course.
We've looked at Valorant as another team of adding.
Mm-hmm.
We put that on hold just because we wanted to focus on the current members of the team.
Yeah.
Rather than branching off too far because you don't want to take on too much to the point where it's hard to balance everything out.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So right now we're just mainly focused on the current teams that we have, but Valorant is an option. And then maybe I know we had someone ask for doing a Hyperscape team. I don't think we're going to do that.
Yeah.
Maybe a CSGO team. We don't know yet. I mean, the possibilities are endless, but right now there's nothing right now that we have set in stone what we're going to focus on.
Yeah, I think it's got to be hard. I mean, like for you guys especially to concentrate on like what new teams to bring in or create whenever there's these games that are kind of like hit or miss and like coming and going and stuff. You've got right now, I feel like with the games that y'all do have on your roster, it's something that's like they've proven themselves to kind of last, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We just want them to get the exposure that they truly deserve. Like every single person on our team deserves every single second of recognition.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yes. So, what does the future hold? I mean, what are the next couple of plans? I know you guys have right now. I know that y'all have the tournament going on right now, the Call of Duty tournament. But yeah, what other future endeavors do y'all have going on?
I know in November we will be hosting another Apex tourney that is part of the Get Wet Invitational before the finals take place in December. So it's kind of like a winner take all
tournament. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
But go on. I'm sorry. I
okay.
accidentally said Call of Duty tournament, but it's an Apex tournament.
I mean, eventually we would like to get into Call of Duty tournaments. You know, I think once the new game comes out, then we're gonna focus on those guys again, just because kind of give our lead J-Best the freedom to look at the tourneys and see what else he wants to enter in. But I know for Apex wise, you know, we have our upcoming tournament this month, and then we have the Get Wet Invitational in November. I know our PC team, they're slowly getting associated with Season 6 with all the changes and everything that's been taking place. And they'll get back into competing again in ALGS. Nice. So those guys, they're out there playing against these big name organizations like TSM, you know, CLG, all these guys. So they're playing pro players that do this for a living.
Yeah.
And we've proved that we can hang with these guys. So we gave Clinical the power to basically build his team on who he feels comfortable around him, how well they mesh together.
Yeah.
And it's been pretty well. They've done pretty well.
So these teams, like whenever, I mean, Team Rez, but then the teams within that, like, so the Apex team that you've got, do they as a team go to different gaming tournaments and stuff like that and just say, hey, you know, we've been playing together? Do they, I guess, practice together a ton as well too, and then they just go into these tournaments as Team Rez?
Yes. Oh yeah.
That's
yep.
Awesome.
They represent the team.
Yeah.
And they're always playing together, whether it's on stream or off stream. These guys are always practicing.
Nice. You know, me and Toskamiri actually this Saturday are hosting a Call of Duty tournament as well too, which I don't know if Team Rez, if you guys got anybody in here that would like to get in. But last time we had, I think we had 10 or 12 streams, or not streams, but different teams that got in it. But yeah, dude, it's gonna be ridiculous.
Yeah, I'd be more than happy to present that to our COD team and see if they are interested in playing. I know a lot of them, they've been going to, with Black Ops Cold War coming out.
It's so huge, man. Yeah.
Those guys have been going back to like the Black Ops series to play. So, I mean, I'm sure they're open to it.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'll definitely present it and reach out to you.
The freaking stream was buffering. But yeah, I was just talking to him about the Call of Duty tournament that it's the duos double elimination gunfight that me and Toskamiri are hosting Saturday. Sorry. But yeah, man, so tomorrow night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern on Toskamiri stream, you guys are going to be doing a community night, and man, I am so freaking stoked to get in there and play some games with you guys.
Oh, 100%. I am so excited for this. And we've been talking about it a lot in the Discord too. So
yeah, I'm very excited, man.
Put exactly what you guys want to play, what they wanted to play, and everything. So, but yeah, we'll get it all figured out.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man. Is there anything you would like to tell to the viewers about Team Rez or about yourself before we roll out of here?
Remember the name Team Rez, because
Hell yeah.
we're coming. So that's all I'm gonna say.
Hell yeah, man. And again, if in chat, Toskamiri or Mr. Still Your Dad, if y'all could please post that, post the link to your merch, that would be awesome. And then as well, do you guys have anybody currently streaming right now that we could hit with a 20-person raid? Or let's blow it the fuck up if we could get more people. Do we got anybody streaming right now?
Felix Wind is actually streaming right now.
There you go. Guys, anybody out there, tell everyone right now to get on this stream. Let's give it 2 minutes, see how many people we could go raid him with, and blow this dude's freaking stream like crazy. Anybody
typically he's playing Fall Guys, but he's playing Ghost of Tsushima today.
There you go, man. Wait, is he playing Ghost of Tsushima right now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. He is the Fall Guys king right now. That man is, I think he's max level on both sides, PC and console.
Hell yeah, man. I don't know, dude. That game is so fun though. Have you played it? I think it said that you were playing it. Are you playing it right now? Ghost of Tsushima?
Yeah. So I'm on Act 2.
Yeah.
But I need to come back to it. I've taken an extended break with Season 6 of Apex coming out.
Yeah.
I've taken a break from it.
Hell yeah, man. Nice. It's a fun game, dude. It's such a freaking long thing. But hell yeah, man. I have had such a good time getting to talk to you, man. I've seen you in so many streams. It's a shame that we're just now getting to talk like this, but thank you. Thank you so much for coming on here, man. You've represented...
Absolutely. I appreciate the opportunity for it.
Hell yeah, man. You've represented your community amazingly, dude. And yeah, let's go blow up one of your members, man. Let's freaking hit him up with a freaking awesome raid.
Do it.
Bust him with a hype train. Let's do whatever we can, guys. Let's freaking...
All right.
I'm freaking stoked. And yeah, hell yeah, man. Seriously, thank you so much. I'm so stoked for tomorrow night. And get at us for sure if your COD team wants to get in on that tournament as well too, dude.
Oh yeah, for sure. I definitely will do that.
All right, brother. Everybody freaking AsianTsunami, Team Rez, go check them out. And let's freaking blow up one of their members right now. Y'all be good.